Hey guys, how's it going? Blue Star Gamers, and here today with me I have my sister Maddie. Say hello, Maddie.
Hi.
That is the only word she's gonna be saying today, so just forget about her. And yeah. So here is my Call of Duty history video for you, as I promised. I guess I could start from the beginning. When I was 7 or 8, my for Christmas I got an Xbox, and the very first game I had was 2K5 MLB baseball game. And I played that a little bit and found out about the old World War II Call of Duty games and Medal of Honor games. And they would constantly be battling themselves and which one was my favorite. I didn't know anything about Xbox Live or online play, so I only played single player and split screen with my dad. Um, but yeah, back in the day, Medal of Honor I think was a superior not superior World War II game, but now they've definitely been passed by Call of Duty. They don't make games often enough, or good enough to hang with Call of Duty. But yeah, that was all I knew about Call of Duty at the time until when I was 11, I would say, and our parents got divorced, and we moved out of the country into the city. And my dad, from that moment on, didn't play any more Xbox, and was against the idea of me getting a PlayStation at Christmas because I was starting to work and earn money and cut grass, and that would hinder my grass cutting. But at my mom's house, she didn't really care, but every day after school, that first year of after we moved into the city, I would go to the workout room at my mom's when I was with her, and I would go and run on the elliptical or something because I just wanted to do some running, get in the shape and all that. And I didn't have a way to entertain myself. I'd sit there for 30 minutes and run on the elliptical, which is not very entertaining. So I ended up finding a way of entertaining myself through YouTube. I would go onto YouTube and watch Call of Duty videos. And the very first commentator that I ever watched was Chris Smoove, and I thought he was hilarious. Every video he had some different beat or something he would say. He had these products he came out with, but weren't actual real products. It was just fake products in the game. And how he would lay down and it would be the Chris Smoove mattress, or when he stood on top of the fridge with an AA-12, it'd be the Chris Smoove cereal or something like that. And he was really funny, and it helped me pass the time when I was running on the elliptical. And when I ran out of videos, because I'd watch one or two videos every day. Eventually, I ran out of his past Modern Warfare 2 videos, which are the ones I like to watch. And I would rewatch them, and I'd search for ones I hadn't seen, until I realized I wanted to play these Call of Duties. I actually wanted to play these these Call of Duty games that were on YouTube, and he was playing. I wanted to have fun like he was. So I begged and begged for a PlayStation for Christmas, and I got the PlayStation with a little help of myself giving my mom some money. I got a PlayStation, and the first Call of Duty game I had was Call of Duty 4, which had been a couple years old at the time, but it was still fun. I played this single player, and I never really realized how to get onto multiplayer until I found out that the PlayStation Online account was free. So I got one. That's the name I still have today. I think it was 2.5 years ago, and I played Call of Duty 4 online, and hackers were getting into the game, so I realized I wanted to get another one. So I think it was, I don't know, midsummer or something, and we were walking the mall, and I saw GameStop, so I went in, and I told my mom I really wanted Modern Warfare 2, and I was really bad at Call of Duty then. I didn't know about how often they came out or when they came out, but I convinced her to get me Modern Warfare 2, and I think this is in the um the life of Black Ops. Uh, so I played Modern Warfare 2. I played multiplayer. Modern Warfare 2 was a very good experience. It was a very fun game to play during the time when lots of people played it. Sniping, It was it had so much customization. Like, there's probably more customization in Modern Warfare 2 than there is the current Call of Duties with Akimbo, every SMG, all kinds of different, heartbeat sensors and thermal. It was crazy, and the nuke and the all the different kill streaks. It was a great game, and I think it's my second favorite Call of Duty. But my first Call of Duty that I got on release day was Modern Warfare 3. I realized I kind of caught on to the the Call of Duty thing about how they came out every November. So the October, I think it was the October before Modern Warfare 3 released, I convinced my mom for my birthday present that she would order Modern Warfare 3 for me, and we got it off I don't remember where I got it. I think I pre-ordered it, and we went to the store a couple days after release, which is technically still, like release day. A couple days after is because we couldn't get in the store. But that was the very first Call of Duty I got the day it released. And Modern Warfare 3 is definitely my favorite Call of Duty. I know it's a lot of people's least favorite, and definitely a lot of people I know they don't like it as much as the other ones. But the part of the reason I think I liked it is because I'd say a couple of weeks or maybe a month into it, I met this person online. He was 18 and he was pretty good at Call of Duty. I met him and we started teaming up, and in Modern Warfare 3 they had the face-off playlist where you could play 2v2, and me and him would go, and we would go in those 2v2, only quick scoping, and we would just maul everybody. I was back probably during the first few months or after in Modern Warfare 3, we could take on anybody. And it was really fun. That's what made it my favorite Call of Duty, and that's what kept it fresh, was being able to get on and play with him, and we'd have so much fun. And, we had this other guy we'd play with during 3v3s on the face-off playlist, and it was a lot of fun, and it really helped for keeping the Call of Duty fresh, because we could always go into a regular game and try for a MOAB. I never did get those until I think a couple of months before Modern Warfare 3 ended. But all through the time of Modern Warfare 3, that's all I played was the face-off with my friend. And eventually he was 18 and he was planning to go into the Navy, and he got accepted, and he had to leave, and I couldn't play Call of Duty with him anymore. I had stopped playing so much, and this was towards the very end of Modern Warfare 3's life. And so I kind of stopped, I slacked off, and I realized, we need to start getting prepared for Black Ops 2. So I started watching videos on Black Ops 2, and it looked pretty awesome. To be honest, I really thought Black Ops 2 was going to be the greatest game ever, which is probably what everybody thinks when they see the multiplayer for the next Call of Duty, the multiplayer trailers. And I got it shipped from Amazon. I got the $90 Hardened Edition with a nice box. I made an unboxing video. I never uploaded it, but I made a nice unboxing video. It was fun. And the very first night I played it, I realized how, I wasn't doing very well. I was playing, and I wasn't doing very well, but it was the new Call of Duty, so you got to be happy. You got to, it's the greatest Call of Duty ever because you just got it. And I quickly realized after a couple weeks that it wasn't that great. Black Ops 2, it really let me down, and I was really disappointed. But I kept playing. I've played it a lot. I've 4th Prestige. I stopped prestiging, but the newest Call of Duty, I would have times where I was getting really good games, and then a couple of times where I'd rage so hard I'd almost break my controller because of how bad I was doing and all the lag. And yeah, so right now I haven't been playing much Call of Duty. I've been playing Call of Duty, but Black Ops 2's really made me rage. You go back to Modern Warfare 3, there's nobody on, and you go back to the old COD 4s, it's fun until you realize, it's kind of old, and then you run into hackers. So yeah, that's where I am right now. In Black Ops 2, I've been playing a little bit, and what's really pushed it over the edge for the game, it could have been very good. It could have been a really good Call of Duty, but there's so many different connection issues, how you shoot a guy so many times and he doesn't die, and he turns around and shoots you once and you know you die. But it's kind of outrageous. So hopefully Call of Duty Ghost will be a lot better. You get your, you know, I'm gonna get my expectations up. Hopefully Infinity Ward can, you know, do what they've been doing and produce an awesome game like they have all their Call of Duties have been awesome for me. But yeah, so that has been my Call of Duty history, kind of condensed. There definitely could have been more I included, but for time's sake, I kind of condensed it. And yeah, so hopefully soon I plan on making, I don't know, this week or next week, I plan on making a Ghost expectation, what I would like to see in it, and you know what I think will be in it, and where my expectations are, and where they probably end up being when it's all said and done. So hopefully you enjoyed my video, and subscribe.